Happy Thursday, everybody. It's time for the Mike North 5-minute half-hour news brought to you by my guys, the Stevens guys. Brad Stevens, mayor of Rosemont, Chris Stevens, Billy Anderson, all those great guys. You want a city? You want a ramp? They'll build it for you. They're Rosemont. They're getting it done. They're building that ramp on 294 in Balmoral. They're going to have the entertainment district. They're going to have the ice skating. But I digress. Well, really, I don't digress, but I keep talking about it because I love Rosemont. Anyway, we get done in 5 minutes, what it takes most people a half hour to do. 2.5 men, Charlie Sheen gone. Now, I'm going to make a little prediction. Out of sight, out of mind. You watch. His twits will go down. Everything's going to start going down. He looks horrible. He's imploded, and they have no trouble firing him. What made him powerful was that CBS kept just lingering with him, kept taking him along. Now that he's cut off from any corporate entity, now that he doesn't have a grandstand, he's going to disappear. Believe me, in 6 months, he'll have 15 tweets. People will be tired of his act. And by the way, you got to get up and work when you do this stuff. I don't know if he's got it. I watched him yesterday. I could drink 10 bottles of homemade Italian wine, do heroin, and have a sandwich and not look bad as that guy. That guy looks horrible. Yesterday, for the first time, I said this guy's in big trouble. I know a guy that's in big trouble because there's a couple of times I was in big trouble. Every guy's been in big trouble. He's in big trouble. I'm pointing at the TV. You can't see it. But anyway, here's the key. He can't be replaced? I think he can. You watch. If they get who they're thinking of getting for the show. Did you find out, Corey, who they're getting for the show? Did you hear this?
No.
Rob Lowe is reportedly, about last night, Rob Lowe, you know, Tommy Boy Rob Lowe, I'm going to tell you right now, Rob Lowe gets on with John Cryer and that kid, they'll replace him. Charlie Sheen can't be replaced. You're not replacing Brando or De Niro, folks. You're replacing a drunken, drug-induced guy. And when Rob Lowe walks in, you know what girls are going to say? My wife always has thought Rob Lowe was hot. Of course, she lives with me, so her stuff's, you know what I'm saying? She's a little off kilter here. She lives with me. Anybody looks good. I mean, Corey looks good. She goes, Corey looked pretty good today. Got a haircut. Anybody looks good. Look what she got to wake up with. Rob Lowe will be ahead. You predicting he'll be ahead? Or you think that Charlie Sheen's De Niro, Corey?
No, I like the John Stamos instead of Rob Lowe.
Oh, that would be good. They should have a vote. American Idol type vote. They both get on, do 5 minutes of acting. They both get canned. Okay? I mean, really, isn't Flip Wilson still alive? Let's go black. Let's go black. Is Flip Wilson still alive? Anyway. Hey, 2.5 Men brought to you by Tyler Perry. It's two guys that are eating a plate of goulash, but everybody watch it because it's Tyler Perry. It sucks, but everybody watch it because it's Tyler Perry, okay? Oh, my God. Horace Grant, God bless him, had some wonderful things to say the other day about Derrick Rose, saying he's humble, this and that. But let me tell you something. Anybody can be replaced. Michael Jordan gone, we got Derrick Rose now. I mean, Derrick Rose is going to be MVP, the first MVP since Michael Jordan. But remember when Horace left? I love Horace Grant. He's a class act. His brother Harvey, his kid goes to Clemson. They keep close ties with stuff like that. But nobody thought he could be replaced. Then they brought in a guy named Dennis Rodman. How'd that work for everybody? We won 72 games. So, you know, basically we got the job done. The Archdiocese of Philadelphia is suspending 21 priests for sexual adventures, pedophilia, stuff like that. People often ask me, why don't you go to church? Why don't you get ashes? Why don't I'm ash? Because I've had it. 21 priests are suspended. They'll be back by Ohio State's third game. Is this how we're playing this? I mean, I'm mad about Jim Truss only getting a 2-game suspension, and he cheated. 21 priests were playing, let's juggle the child's balls in my hand, and then they're going to get suspended for what? You know what they should say? They'll all be back by Ohio State's third game. They're going to suffer the same suspension as Jim Trussell, because that's how they treat it. The Catholic Church treats this stuff like it's nothing. You're suspending them? You should fire them. They should be expelled. That's it. Okay? They should be expelled. Bottom line. End of story. 21 priests. And you think Philadelphia is just the beginning? Well, it's really the middle. This story's never going to end. Wait till Europe. You want to know? There won't be a priest left probably in Europe once they start going over what they did to them kids in Europe back in the day. It's starting to come out now, too. That's a little dirty secret. The Catholic religion's got to let priests get married. Sorry. Let priests get married. Sell the land. I mean, because you're going to lose all your money. I'm not going to go put money in the box on Sundays if I went so you could pay off priests and pay off the law and pay off lawyers. It's out of line. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I'm sorry I went off on a rant. That was more a documentary than it was the 5-minute, half-hour news. But it just angers me that they can actually suspend somebody for that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm just saying. Mixed bag last night for the Chicago teams. We're rolling, folks. The weather today, not frightful. Going to be okay. A little bit of snow out there right now. It's wet out there right now. Hey, you know what? It's a Thursday. I thought today was Friday. It's a Thursday. Hey, we'll see everybody tomorrow on the Mike North 5-minute, half-hour news. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare. You got it all here. Rosemont. You can't miss it.